We went about building a system that we launched in April this year called Landmark, which I think will ultimately revolutionise our business, and we hope revolutionise the way television is bought and sold. Interestingly, at the moment, we've only turned on about 25% of the functionality of our Landmark system, and the reason for that is what we are seeing and hearing from the advertising industry, from the media agencies, is a cry for, or a demand for change. And that demand seems to be getting louder and louder. But one of the things that I find fascinating is that the media agencies themselves aren't doing anything to help facilitate that change.
I don't think it's as much about structure anymore. I think it's really about how we get our collective behaviour aligned to actually start to make things happen. I actually agree with Fitzy. I think the agencies cry wolf all the time. They ask, push, but a lot of agencies aren't really prepared to actually act on what they're asking for. And that makes it difficult for the industry to move forward as a whole, and it makes it really, really difficult for an agency as one, and I only really speak for our group of agencies who have, in my view, the right sort of behaviours. But it's very hard to cross the street on your own without being put in a position where you're really at risk because the rest of the marketplace isn't. So we have to do it together. And I think the fact that we haven't is a really big reason why the Australian marketplace has sort of shat itself. It's not really doing the things that I'm sure everybody in the room would like it to do. We're not really growing. And unless we actually come together to behave in a different way, I can't see a lot of growth coming out of the next 3-4 years.
If all the TV operators, both pay TV and free-to-air TV, agreed on the way forward, it would happen quickly.
The model does need to change in a lot of instances because, we get these fascinating briefs. I'm sure everybody that's in all media get these briefs. We've got $100 to spend and we want something that's never been done before. Never been done before in media, ever.
It's got to be a first.
But I want it all delivered at $20 cost $1,000, everything. And I want talent, and we need it tomorrow.
How many of you take the brief? Tell us that, but it's true, we're all talking about how we need to structurally change the industry, and if these things are happening, I'd expect a call to say to me, I've been given this ridiculous brief and it's 24 hours, because I will get those phones to client.
All day, every day on the phone.
But I'm not personally. That's what I'm saying, like media. But if that's true, then why are we not bringing it up though? If it's all day, every day. If you're saying that the media industry are doing this all day, every day, and it's not being fleshed out with people that can actually stop it, that's the issue, because don't take the brief. My advice would be,
but in
don't
a lot of
take
instances, if we say yes all the time, then there's no way that we're going to be able to do any of these sort of things. So there is really bad behaviour happening at the agency side, undercutting promises. The agencies are promising things that you're going to deliver for the clients that you guys don't even know about.
It's all well and good as agencies saying that's what we want to do, but the clients are behaving in a very different way. So they've got to join the revolution.
I wonder if the intent actually is there, because while we are sitting up here performing for a group of people, how many forums are actually having this discussion, agency to agency, media to media? We all stand up here and state an intention to be revolutionary and move with the times and automate so we can be more creative and divert the resource. But I don't know. And I would say in my industry, in radio, we often get caught up in wanting to be first mover on this stuff. So, hey, let's do something really cool. Let's do a trial on programmatic. So we did it first. And I think we're guilty of that in a lot of ways, that we actually see this as a competitive thing rather than actually a survival thing.
If you want to be successful, identify the business model that can kill your business and evolve into that. And you've got to start today.